Salaam, Vanakkam, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome to another brand new episode of Zee Connect with me, Shamoli. We have lots of exciting stuff lined up for you today, from AAMIR Khan to Shabana, AZMI, and of course, a lot of film promotions, award functions and fashion exhibitions. So without any further ado, let's take you forward. Lekin sabse pehle chalte hain to check what's trending on the social media in our section, What's Buzzing. Well, since we are at the end of the year 2014, it's probably the best time to look back at what the entire year was. Facebook, very interestingly, has released a video that highlights the most important happenings around the world. From Malala to Ice Bucket Challenge to the Football World Cup to even Narendra Modi. Everything that caught the imagination of the world is right here in this video, and it'll make you realize that it was quite a remarkable year. Let's take a look.
Massive blow.
It's one of the worst defeats in Brazil's history.
In a roller coaster of a tournament.
I don't know what happened.
No one had seen this coming.
Anything that is a passion for something where you're into it, and there is a beauty to it, that profound sense of wonder.
And that big thing is that people need each other.
I think that's how we get through life. If you laugh, you can deal with it.
Love, it doesn't just hold. Love liberates. Let it go.
Modi will become the leader of the world's largest democracy.
Jews and Arabs refuse to be enemies, and with dozens more pictures and stories.
At the time when no one speaks, your voice gets so loud that everyone has to hear it.
The most powerful force on this planet is human cooperation.
Stop defining each other by what we are not, and start defining ourselves by who we are. We can all be freer.
If that video makes you nostalgic, Facebook did another smart thing by collecting all your check-ins in the year 2014, and they have come up with a list of the top 10 popular places in India that were mostly visited last year. So if you're planning to make a visit to India, some of these should definitely be on your list. The power of social media definitely manages to surprise us every time, and this time too, it did create a miracle. Humans of Ireland, the Facebook page, uploaded the photo of a homeless man called George, who said a little plea of looking for a house to only spend a Christmas dinner at. His sister, who hadn't seen him for the past 12 years, actually read it, responded, and invited his brother over to spend the Christmas together because their mother wasn't well. And this after not seeing each other for 12 long years. Well, if this is not a miracle, then we don't know what is. Well, that was what's buzzing for you, and it's now time for us to take a short break, but it's time for you to check out the Green Room. This is a collection launched by Varun Marwa, who is an exclusive designer for menswear. He's come up with some great tones of greys and whites and blacks for the menswear collection. This was held at the very chic GQ bar at JW Marriott Marquis. So while you check it out, we take a short break.
Here at GQ Bar for Varun Marwa's launch of his new collection. I'm wearing one of his jackets as well, which was specially designed for me. I wish him best of luck for his future ventures. He's a great talent, and I'm sure he'll do really well.
I think it was a perfect combination of GQ Bar, of Veroin Marwa, and of Grey Goose, and I hope everyone loved it as much as I did, and yeah, it's been a good night all in all.
Today's event was more of a thank you, to be honest. This was more about gratitude and actually telling the people who've loved me for the longest time that I loved them back. And it was more about just meeting up and just offering them something new, which I've just created. And I'm absolutely delighted with what I've received today.
Welcome back, guys. This is Shamoli and you're watching Zee Connect. क्या आपको पता है कि पीके मूवी में आमिर खान का नाम पीके क्यों है? Well, I will tell you. Well, Amir's character in the movie is so lost most of the times कि वो कहीं भी जाते थे तो लोग उन्हें पूछते थे पीके आया है क्या? पीके आया है क्या? और उसने इतनी बार वो सुना that he almost thought his name is PK. So if you thought that there's any deep philosophical context to it like any other Rajkumar Hirani movie, then you're wrong. It is as simple as this. Well, we got to know such fun fact and more trivia about the movie at the press conference where all the stars and the director were present. So before I add in any more, let's take you straight to Grand Hyatt.
हेडलाइट सी आंखें थी और फ्लाइंग सॉसर जैसे कान, उसके सतरंगी कपड़े और उसका अतरंगी डांस। पान देखते ही मुंह में पानी आ जाता था। कहता था शहर के हर ब्रिज पर होते हैं एटीएम, जितने पैसे चाहिए निकाल लो। और हर सुनसान गली में होती है कपड़ों की दुकान, जो पसंद आए पहन लो।
Well, we are at the press conference of Rajkumar Hirani's much-awaited film PK. आज यहाँ पे मौजूद होने वाले हैं विधु विनोद चोपड़ा, Rajkumar Hirani, Amir Khan and Anushka Sharma all together under one roof. And I'm going to meet them in a few minutes and ask them everything there is to know about PK. So let's go. Like you said, your character is very unusual. How do you manage to keep that character intact every time you come back to a new day of shoot? I mean, what is the kind of preparation besides the language that you had to go through to be PK every day till the end of the schedule?
You know, for that I have to get into the head of the character. And that's my most important process, which I kind of dive into even before I get into the lines. So that's a process in which I have a lot of questions to the director. I get a lot from the script, but there's a lot that I need to clear my head about. So I ask a lot of questions to the director to kind of find the space that he is in. I need to understand. Well, I try and explain it. I'm not a trained actor, so I follow my own instincts and my own method, which essentially is to understand the head of the character. That's one. And two, I want to understand the energy of the character. You know, does it make sense?
It does, yeah. Totally does.
Because you know, some people have a slower energy. You know, I like to imagine that there are little atoms, you know, which are kind of buzzing around.
So there is some kind of prep every time you came back to the set to tell yourself to become that energy.
No, what happens is that so that actually helps me zone in on the key that I'm going to take for the character. And once that is set, then it kind of flows automatically from there. And when I come in the morning, I get into my costume, I get into my, you know, the way I'm looking, because in this film I used to take 1 hour almost, a little longer to get ready. I was wearing lenses, I had tucked out my ears, and there were a lot of things I had done to my face. So once that process is over, I become that character.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Amir. Just one question for Mr. Hirani. The battery recharge dance is already trending a lot and people are talking about it.
Yeah?
Really? Yes, it is.
Thrilled to hear that.
Yes, and of course there is a lot of echo to it of all is well. So is there some kind of, what was the initiative behind having this dance in the movie?
When we were doing Munna Bhai, we didn't know Jadoo Ki Chappi will become what it became. Or when we were doing Lage Raho Munna Bhai, while we were writing, we thought there was a concept called Get Well Soon, that if you want to embarrass somebody who's being corrupt or something, go and give him flowers and say you're not well and say get well soon. So we thought this would catch up, but it didn't. What became more popular was the word Gandhigiri.
Right.
So there are certain concepts in this film, but again at this moment I can't talk and I really don't know what would catch up. So battery recharge is one of them.
Like we didn't know it's trending. Thank you for telling. We had no idea. We just did it because we believe in it. If it trends, please inform us.
Thank you.
अरे पहचाने नहीं काम का, हैं? हम पीके हूँ पीके.
नमूना समझते हो ना? सैंपल था वो. गलतियां सुधारने की आदत थी उसे.
Well, that was PK for you. फिलहाल ले चलते हैं आपको to another fashion exhibition that was held at MAROOJ, ROTANA, Dubai, organized by AJK Events. Well, this was a fashion exhibition that you definitely don't want to miss. It had all the celebrity designers from MANISH Malhotra to ARCHNA KOCHCHAR, and it showed everything from art pieces to home decor to amazing fashion pieces. Let's check out On Vogue.
I started with her the first season when they did it, we did together. It was a very good response, and so far it's a very good journey. And every season you see a nice growth happening with the whole way the organization is done.
My first time here, and I'm very happy to be here. I've had a great response. My collection has been very well received, so it's really nice being here.
We are here at On Vogue Season 5 Winter Festive. The lineup of designers has been fab and people are just loving it, and so we have got a very good response. People are happily shopping, chit-chatting with their BFFs, talking and doing lots and lots of shopping.
We've tried to give a bit of everything. There's a play area for kids, there's home furnishing, there's jewellery, there's bags, there's shoes, there's clothes, fun, food, and this is what we want, to keep reinventing ourselves and give women a very good shopping experience.
Moving on, let's now take you to Duck Tack for Happy Birthday Sunita. Well, if you're wondering what that is the name of a family drama, a play that is being staged starring none other than Shabana Azmi. Well, she plays Tejpal Johal in the play, and as always, she's such a pleasure to watch live on stage. Well, filhal milte hain unse and the other actors to talk about their roles in the play Happy Birthday Sunita.
Happy Birthday, Sunita is the story of a family that has come together to celebrate the 40th birthday of the daughter of the house, who is still unmarried and living with her mother, the part that is played by me, Tejpal. And you realize when the family comes together that actually everybody is wearing a mask and pretending to be what they are not. Till one point in the play, the mother ups and says that I've played by all the rules of the game, I've spent all my time looking after you, I am now going to follow my own dream. So the family is completely shocked because they've only looked at her as a mother and nothing else, never seen her as a person. And she says, well, I'm going to follow my dreams, and I suggest that all of you stop pretending and start living your life. This acts as a catalyst for change for the entire family, and everybody becomes true for themselves. So although it's a comedy, it's got a very simple message saying that it's never too late to follow your dreams.
You know, in places like Dubai here, it's a huge hit across America. And I think it was finally a stamp on the map of kind of putting Asians all over the world, but particularly British Asians on the map and celebrating the culture, the integration, but also one's own personal dreams as well, to follow those.
I play Harleen, who's the daughter-in-law, and she's married to Nav, and she's a wonderful nightmare, I think. She's a fashionista in the family. I think she's really caring, very generous, but she is quite a drama queen as well and really loves to have the attention and the spotlight on her.
I play Sunita, and Sunita's a little bit of a recluse, but she's also functioning, so she goes to work, but at home she's very much just secluded. It's my birthday, it's my 40th birthday, and I don't want to party, but my family insist on throwing me a party.
I play Morris the builder, who's currently built the new kitchen in the house and turns up unexpectedly at the birthday party, and all sorts of things ensue from that.
It's an honor for Altair and Ford to be associated with this fantastic event. Ford, as you know, is a great brand. We are a quality brand. We have a quality market segment. We deal with quality people. And when it comes to acting and plays, nobody can be as good as Shabana ji. So we are really pleased to be involved with this play, and also our involvement with the community, and one of our biggest segments is the Indian community as well. So we are very pleased to be associated with it, and I'm sure it's going to be a great play which will be enjoyed by our customers, by us, and everyone else watching it.
Well, time for a short break, but don't go anywhere, because after the break, we have lined up an exclusive store launch by the gorgeous Karishma Kapoor for you. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Zee Connect with me, Shamoli, and like I mentioned earlier, it is now time to take you to the opening of Neeru's first outlet in UAE. This store that has exclusive collection for women was launched at Meena Bazaar and was inaugurated by the actress Karishma Kapoor. Let's take you straight to the launch.
I've been associated with Neeru's for now nearly 2 years, and I think it's been a great experience. And you know, they've opened like 14 stores in India, and now they're going international with their first launch in Dubai. And I think it's a very special moment for all of us, because you know, I mean, I think the brand is growing from strength to strength. The clothes are improving, the outfits are stunning, and I think it's it caters to every type of lady. This is a store where you can come and get any kind of outfit. And I think that's what's like amazing about it. Well, you know, I think my kids are still small and I like to work, but I like to work at my own pace. So maybe next year, you never know. Let's see.
Dubai as a market, actually, when we talk about India and connection with NRIs, Neeru's in the first place is a very NRI-friendly brand because we come from South, we come from Hyderabad. We've got about 20 odd stores in India, from Bangalore, Hyderabad and all that. And the kind of clientele we cater is, name the caste in India, from Hindus to Muslims to Gujaratis, Punjabis. So Neeru's is one brand, so we are everything under one roof. So the next spot that we had, it wasn't a big calculation that came in as Dubai, because when we were just having a small tourist visit to Dubai, so we had a good run at Meena Bazaar and saw all the stores here, all Indian brands here selling saris, suits and everything. So we thought we could make a difference by entering into Dubai. Being closest border-wise overseas, so I think Dubai was the best option.
Great to be here at the store opening for Neeru's, and I hope and pray that they have a lot of success and we see a lot more stores opening in UAE and all over the world.
So that was the opening of Neeru's for you, but it's now time to check out probably the most prestigious event of the week. ले चलते हैं आपको to the ARMANI Hotel in Burj Khalifa, जहाँ पे हुआ Asia's most powerful business weekend.
We need to promote the value of leadership and statesmanship because challenges will always be there, and we have to have the ability to ride over them by bringing people together, by coming up with new ideas through innovation.
I am honored to be receiving this award. Asia is certainly a rising continent in the world, and to be honored as an Asian leader is of great consequences for me personally and for King Abdullah Economic City.
The world economy is still not sustainable in terms of global growth. I call it as a phase 3 of the financial crisis. Phase 1 was printing money and improving the liquidity, and now the accommodative monetary policy is going to be stopped world over. This is a global issue. If we need global growth, we need to have global solutions, and that's what economists and politicians have to converge.
So that was the ABLF Awards 2014 for you. अगले हफ्ते हम मिलेंगे with some of the most prominent leaders and speakers who were on the panel of the Leadership Forum and left a lasting impression. We did a one-on-one interview with them, but वो हम देखेंगे सिर्फ अगले हफ्ते. So make sure you tune in to that episode as well. Well, that is all of Zee Connect that I have for you this week. By the way, Dubai International Film Festival has just winded up, and we would really like to know what were your favorite movies that screened in the fest. You can write into us with your feedback or suggestions on our Facebook page or even our Twitter ID. Well, it's now time for me to take your leave, but I'm going to see you next week with lots of events and happenings around the city. Until then, this is Shamoli saying goodbye.